Hey, hello, and welcome, all you lords and ladies of Fate out there. I am your host, Simon, and once again, you have found yourself in the self-proclaimed only Twitch TTRPG stream that allows you, the viewer, to significantly impact the flow of the story for free. You can change this flow by using the redeem command in chat and spending Fate chips. And what are Fate chips? Well, these are our loyalty points that you earn just by watching, following, hosting, subscribing, or engaging with us in chat. You can use Fate chips to alter skill rolls, heal your favorite players, introduce a custom item, or make the players say interesting things. You can even create random encounters as part of the story. This evening is another installment of Cookie Trek, where I play the character of Lieutenant Noob and eat cookies with my friend here, Rufus. Tonight we're using Star Trek Adventures by Modifius as a solo play and using the Mythic Game Engine emulator to help resolve the story. So tonight's story is Transmissions. And Rufus, you want to tell us about Transmissions and also whatever else you want to do? Hey, Nat.
Well, hello everybody. Hello Simon. How's it going? Are you there?
Oh, what? No, who are you talking to?
I was talking to you.
Oh, well, I've been looking at chat. What were you saying?
Oh, I just said hello.
Oh, hi.
And hello to everybody else too.
Everybody else said hello too. Nat's in the chat, so I was like just fascinated by seeing what Nat was up to.
Oh, Nat's in the chat. That's great. It's like we're rapping here.
Yeah, that is a good point.
Yeah. What was it you wanted me to talk about?
Well, what about tonight's story beats that are going to become our plot threads?
Okay, so tonight's story beats are alien disease only affects humans. Worf's status. Well, you took them off. I was reading them.
Well, they're on there now. Now I put them in our threads and goals.
Yeah,
like you can't see that.
I can't see them.
Okay, I can't see that either. All right, let's go back to that.
Okay. See, you ruined my groove.
Yeah, I did. All right.
Let's start again. Alien disease only affects humans. Worf's status within the Klingon Empire switches and pass the Bechdel test. And tonight we've got an extra little bit of magic that we're going to be working because our cookie, as requested, is a fortune cookie. And we will also be incorporating whatever the fortune cookie tells us. That's going to become part of the story too. And who was it that requested the?
I believe it was Nat.
Oh, awesome! Well, I'm so glad you're here to hear it. We did do carry out Chinese one night in order to get the fortune cookies, and sadly, we only have 2 to eat. So I will be savoring those and bringing them in at just the right moments.
Oh, okay. I wanted to eat them now.
Oh, okay.
But I will not do the I will do something different. Our dogs are sitting there going, "Why are you holding back?"
I would say what we do is we just get to a point where we feel like we need some juice, and we'll just open a cookie.
Okay, so here's a question. Tonight's episode is called Transmissions.
Mm-hmm.
And where, how, why, when are we? We can ask our game emulator about. So a yes/no question like, are we on the bridge? Are we on the ship? Kind of a thing. Do we want to do that?
Let's do a bottle episode. Let's just say everything's going to happen on the ship tonight.
Oh God! All right, we'll do a bottle episode.
Yeah.
Okay. What set on the ship are we at? We in the hallway, the engineering room, bridge, turbo lift.
Yeah, let's start off on the turbo lift.
Because that's how I'm gonna do this. Okay, it's we're kicking off with I'm assuming is Ensign Noob present or not?
Oh, absolutely. We can't do anything without Noob.
I think it's gonna happen outside of his presence. I mean, it has happened.
He is the very heart and soul of this whole thing.
Yes. So there's Lieutenant Noob, and he's in the turbo lift. We don't know if anyone else is with us. Is there an event happening, or is he just having a boring day?
I think that therein lies the rub. That's why we're having a bottle episode. It's just a boring day.
Oh, is it? Okay, I'm gonna see if I can create an event here. Propose the public. So I want to kick the. There's some kind of an interesting event that just happened. With
like something that's just
a thing that's popped up.
Okay, well, I'd say it's something to do with Worf and his status within the Klingon Empire.
Okay, I am absolutely here for that. And it's propose the public. So I don't know if he's maybe thinking that there should be, maybe is he following up on our teaching Klingons to vote initiative.
Whoa, yeah.
Yeah, I think that he is. Okay.
I mean, maybe they just maybe he got elected to something.
Oh, all right. Any ideas what it would be? I mean, it's weird because he's not a Klingon. Well, he has dual citizenship, doesn't he?
I guess he does. Yeah.
Yeah, so he's one of the first Klingons to be elected in a ranked choice voting scandal.
Yeah, it's ranked choice voting, and it says a lot about the local Klingon politicians that they have to pull Worf into this.
Yeah, well, they always do.
I mean, don't they? I mean,
Yeah.
seriously. Seems like everything that goes on that planet, he's going to get pulled into it.
Whether
You
he
sort of
likes it
see
or
him
not, the house.
doing the Godfather thing. They just keep pulling me back in.
Yep. Oh God. So so I must get this as a radio transmission. So Worf, is there anything he could let me see if I can maybe make an event that gives us an idea of what kind of a role or symbol. Spy masses. Oh, is he elected to the CIA secret chief part?
There is so much lawn mowing going on. I've got to close the
We gotta
windows.
close a few windows. Can you do that and talk while we're doing it?
Well, I'm doing it right now.
Okay. Yeah, I've got some windows in here too. I know you don't breathe, but I like the windows open.
Well, it's crazy because I can't hear you.
Oh, really?
You're not coming through the.
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna come through the chat.
Okay. Yeah, I can barely hear you. Okay.
Oh, okay. Because I actually dialed mine down so you don't have to hear my voice. Because I figure you could just listen.
Just barely. It's.
Okay. Give me a sec. I'm gonna put my Skype.
I mean, it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. The windows are closed now, so there are fewer lawnmower noises going on. So.
No, I got a thing. Hold on. How about that? Is that better?
The whole neighborhood is just.
They've gone nuts.
Going nuts. Yeah.
Okay. All I'm gonna say is you should be able to hear me now.
I can. Thank you.
Okay, because I was coming through. I was set up with the Yeti. All right, so here we go. Worf got elected to a thing. I did a random roll. It said spy masses, so I'm thinking he is some kind of a is he hunting down spies, or is he like spy catcher in chief, which would be horrible, but not untoward, or has he been elected to spy on people? Like the chief snoop.
I don't. I guess I think Worf was somewhat of a spy in this last outing of Picard. So let's say that he's a spy.
Oh yeah, we can actually put him on his trajectory.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, elected to.
He's elected to be a spy, which I think is really sort of anathema to that job description.
I think if they were gonna trust a guy to be an honorable spy, you gotta vote on him. Head of Klingon intelligence.
It keeps the spies honest.
I'm gonna say the head of the Klingon intelligence auxiliaries. They're like the National Guard of spies.
Yeah.
Like they're not junior army
of spies.
All right, so Worf got elected to that, so that's gonna cause some ripples. Because now he's gonna be spying for the Klingon Empire.
Ooh, holy cow!
And I think I've already discovered our biggest problem. Mm-hmm. Is he's going to be now. Now he's got loyalty to the Empire. Mm-hmm. Remember how he took over a Klingon ship and all that crap?
Mm-hmm.
So whoever he's serving with, that's the way the wind blows. So we've just gotten an alert that Worf has been elected as a chief spy, which means he could use all of his Starfleet knowledge to spy on us.
Well, you gotta figure that it's probably happened one time or another.
Yeah, no. What I'm thinking is we have to go around and burn all of our porn or something.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense? We gotta change all the codes.
Yeah.
We gotta change all the codes. So Starfleet requires us to change all the codes.
We're changing passwords. We're changing PIN codes.
I mean, if you've ever had to have a building rekeyed because you lost your keys as a student or something, oh yeah, this is serious. So we gotta change. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over here to our thread schools thing,
Mm.
And why is this so weird?
Oh, why is this so
Oh, I'm
weird? I
just checking
often
on
ask
something.
myself the question.
Oh, it's my positioning for some reason is off.
Mm.
Let me see, 1440. All right, that's better. I'm just gonna do a thing. Oh, that actually looks better than it did. But I'm gonna go that way. All right, there we go. I just needed to knock the resolution a little bit so you can see it. So what
Okay.
I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of. I'm going to mark a line through our thread here that is
Mm-hmm.
status changed.
Mm-hmm. Yep, we have achieved that goal.
We've collapsed a thread.
Mm-hmm.
This is how the sausage is made. Oh yeah, Jeff Rufus. This is our sausage is made very messily.
Yes, indeed. Yes,
But
indeed.
yeah, now we need to change all the passwords on the ship.
Oh, yeah. So basically everybody's duty sheet. That's all it's basically saying is you're just going. And I guess there's a lot of passwords
Oh man, there's
on a starship.
there's Riker Omega 7 and all that
Mm-hmm.
jazzmatazz because I'm imagining everyone's got a post-it note
Yeah.
because there's just so many of these freaking codes to keep track of. Let me see. We need to change all the passwords. So that's Captain Esteban's directive, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm sure he got it from Starfleet because
All right. So I don't know if I'm in. Are we in charge of that? Am I in charge of that somehow, or is it just I got to go around and check up on everybody's progress?
Yeah, I think that's the way because that's kind of how this bottle episode's going to work. You're going to lead us into different places,
I'm
and
gonna I'm gonna make sure all the sets get used today.
yeah, oh yeah. I hope you got them ready.
I do, believe it or not. I think we have our engineering side. Where do we want to go? Yeah, where should we go first? I mean, it's like as soon as I open the door to get onto the bridge, Esteban says, "Noob, you're in charge. Go back. You head back there and start looking for stuff, looking for password
Looking for
changes."
stuff.
Because I got all my guys there. I want to know if Zeno could ever change a password.
Well, he's never gotten out of the
He's
room.
never even gotten out of the room. He's never. I like the idea that he's like at the angstrom level. He's like almost an angstrom at the doorstep, and that's it. Um. So yeah, that'll be the teaser, and that's the
Hmm.
teaser.
Yeah,
Is urgent password changing day.
yeah, and I'm sort of imagining we would have at the end of scenes we'd have lots of that little sort of uh, not serious music.
Oh, we're going old school, aren't we?
Yes.
So we're gonna do this. Yeah, the nice part is I can pull my earphones out and just listen to you. Um, so here's the deal. We get the scene teaser. Where does Noob go first? Where's the first thing? Because I guess I'd say the bridge is a highlight and make Esteban the one who can't change his password because he has to
Yes.
type in his old one.
Yeah. And for whatever reason, Noob has to help him remember it.
Yes,
Yeah, he's got some
I.
sort of hint that.
Oh, I like that. Oh, everyone's gotta have a password hint. This is gonna be my favorite thing ever. I think the fortune cookies will come in very handy at this point. Do we want to visit the transporter or engineering or med bay? I think I have all of them. I might not have a med bay. I
You
can
got.
find a med bay though, because I think we
Oh,
have a.
okay.
I think we have. I don't know if we have a doctor even.
Yeah.
Oh, we do.
Okay.
Yeah, no, we have the
Yeah.
ship's counselor.
Yeah.
We'll just have him now. He has to change the counseling area.
Hmm.
But yeah, where we need to be?
Okay. Let's start with let's start with medbay if you've got it ready.
Of course I don't. That's the reason I said.
Well, why don't you just tell me what you've got ready and we'll start there?
Oh no, because eventually we're gonna have to have medbay. Sorry. What kind of medbay? Which medbay do you want? Because I
Better 1, 2.
yeah, there's like bedroom 1, bedroom 2.
No, better. I was doing it like an eye test.
Oh yeah. This is my favorite medbay. Believe it or not, it's the Memory Alpha medbay. Come on. Oh, the hell.
Medbay, generic.
Medbay, generic. Yeah, people have, because each ship class kind of has a medbay constructed for it. Let me see. Open image in new tab. Thank you. Oh, that's terrible. I need a bigger medbay. Okay, DeviantArt, I'm going with the USS Potemkin sick bay.
Sounds good.
Open image in new. Open image in new tab. Oh yeah, that's a fantastic medbay. I'm also sticking it down here. We're gonna slap it into the resources area.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Oh, I like that.
Oh yeah, this is quite beautiful. I mean, somebody actually, did a render of this, and it's like really some nice work here, which I'm just shamelessly using for my own benefit.
Nerds with a lot of time on their hands.
Yep. Well, they have. I think they have their own stories, but there's like 500 people involved or something. Order sent back. Medbay. All right, so we're in Medbay. Checking in and seeing how the password changes are going.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we ever had a chief medical officer though. We have a ship's counselor.
Let's put the counselor in.
Okay, we're not spinning anybody up if we don't have to.
Well, I guess now here's the thing. We actually don't have a lot of women characters.
No, we do not.
And so
we are in trouble, and what are we gonna do? We're gonna put the women characters in the carer roles, just like they always are.
Well,
is Cat Carson? I forget what she was.
She's
she was in blue. She was either a science officer.
She is in blue.
I think she's chief science officer.
Yeah, it was something like that.
Honestly, I would almost want to bring back the Ferengi sisters just so that we had that. But yeah, we don't. We used to use Kate Pulaski.
That's true.
But I don't know if we want to bring Kate into this.
It's a toughie.
We just need a new NPC.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's. Is this where we need a fortune cookie?
If you want, I don't know how it helps us design a medical officer, but I'm willing to play along.
Let's see how it does.
All right. No cookie open. Dogs are in flight.
Okay. Be happy. It's one way of being wise. Okay, so it's somebody who's really happy. Or somebody that needs to be happy.
Oh.
This could be advice to somebody who is not happy.
Okay, I think that we walk in on a therapy session with Strack and Dr. Lind. That's our chief medical officer.
Oh, okay.
Now I'm cooking.
Okay.
Yeah, he's our CMO.
Okay. All right.
Off duty. There we go. Yep, he's our CMO. So, and I think he's trying to cheer up the ship's counselor.
Oh, okay.
Let me align his colors to medical and to medical. Yeah, so Strack and Dr. Lind are gonna be our characters for the scene as we come in. Is there anybody in here as a patient? Which could be funny. They could be both trying to treat the same depressed patient. And I think it's Chief Jot.
Okay.
Because he's a person, or Zeno.
Did Lamb Shakes die?
Jot would have lamb shanks, and he will not have him in the room.
I mean, no. Did Lamb Shakes somehow, expire?
Oh God! Oh! You said the lamb shanks guy. I thought you said guy. Yeah. We've introduced a new and horrible fucking thought to the scene, so thank you for that.
I mean, it's gonna be a great emotional scene.
Jeez. Yeah, there's emotional and then there's devastating. They've got no time for this because Lamb Shanks died.
And so Noob says, how's the password reset going? And Strack is just so angry over that question because obviously they're doing some really serious counseling here. And Noob doesn't seem to recognize the gravity of this situation.
Okay. So Shrek has now offered the advice, which I think is a bit trite at this point in this situation.
Well,
get over it.
Tellerites.
Walk it off, loser.
Walk it off, loser. You'll get another cat. Strack says, not recognizing that this was the lamb.
Yes.
Hey, Jim of the Great Barriers here. Welcome.
Yeah, you've walked in on a funeral. I don't know. I'm pretty sure you've seen what we've got for a story and what we've got for some threads.
It's good. Yep. Oops. It's a bottle episode, so it's going to be lots of little scenes, human interest, anecdotes, that sort of thing.
Got a lot of standing sets to burn through.
Yeah, because we've blown our budget on something, and I don't even know what it is.
The Klingon episode last week.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Oh man, we went to the home world. We had all that makeup. To hell with it. But yeah, right now what we've got is you can see our story threads that we've got to get taken care of. And apparently what has happened to kick us off is Worf's status of the Klingon Empire has switched, and because of our ranked choice voting, the belt buckle of Kalis was priced. Yeah, we had some great props in that episode.
Really,
the best imagination could buy.
The prop makers just totally outdid themselves. Yeah, it was fabulous.
This was before 3D printing too, so that's even funnier. So what we had is Worf got what is it? He got elected because of the ranked choice voting, and he was elected to be what was it?
Sort of like a junior grade spot.
Yeah, he got to be head of the Klingon intelligence auxiliaries because he's retained his foot in both worlds, and sometimes those feet get stuck. So because he's got this new status, which was one of the story beats, Esteban is ordered. Starfleet requires us to change all the passwords on the ship, and so we're visiting everybody to make sure they got their passwords upgraded. Everybody's got to change passwords, and Jot's having a sad day. Yeah, there's consoling and counseling. That's my thing here. Okay, Lampshakes die. You'll get another cat. Did this help? I want to find out. Did this help Chief Jot? I'm going to use. What are the odds that this would have helped Chief Jot?
I just think Chief Jot has a sort of sadness about him anyway. So I don't know if anything can get him out of this funk for now.
Okay,
I think he might be,
I'm gonna put that down as very unlikely that that they have him snap out of it.
unless it's just like the sheer absurdity of this fortune cookie advice.
I will say that that was our fortune cookie for the first fortune cookie.
Hmm.
An extreme no event occurred. So he is actually taking this even worse.
So he's going to have a like a heavy sigh, and probably let's have him tag along with Noob.
What?
Mind about it?
Man, somebody's way cramping my style. Well, it's somebody I gotta talk to,
Hmm.
which I think is a requirement.
Hmm.
Um, so can I get them to start changing their passwords now that Jot just says we're done here?
Well, I would say Dr. Lind would realize that the time would be better spent by taking care of those passwords finally.
Okay, yes, it's. I mean, I'm sure that they're gonna be. It has to require a song note, a musical note now because they're all verbal.
Hmm.
No one ever has a whistle or a guttural, a glottal stop or a click.
Yeah, whistle, whistle.
Yeah, that would be funny. Let me go smell a weird joke that sometimes makes it nobody laughs at. But him, after a few seconds delay, okay. He's only going to smile at a weird joke that someone makes and nobody laughs at. Okay, we have some fortune cookie wisdom. We have a way.
Mm.
Can we put down Cheer Up Chief Jot as one of our
Yeah, sure.
new threads?
Yeah. This may be something that takes several episodes.
Well, we gotta know this is an episodic series. It's done. Your pet's dead. Okay. Well, we're gonna unless another creature's gonna come back and inhabit the
Okay,
creature's
he'll be
body.
over it by the end of this
Mm-hmm.
this episode, right?
Well, I've got some ideas about alien diseases from expiring lamb corpses.
Mm.
But yeah, so we got. We also have realized we don't have female characters in our cast yet.
It's going to be really hard to tackle that Bechdel test.
But Dr. Lind is so they're both going to reset their passwords now, right?
Yep. It is a must. It is the way.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move on to the hallway.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Because we're getting Jot out of there. I think Jot needs to come out of there.
Get some steps in.
Get some steps in. It's like, do we have any advice? Does Dr. Lin accidentally release some sort of disease? I like that idea. I think that's exactly what we're gonna do with him. Do you want to just have the accidental release of the plague?
Yeah.
Or is it too early, or are we on the right?
But no, we got to get this. We got to get it all going.
So we have 15-minute show, man.
Mm-hmm. No. Start everything up. Yeah, I think it's actually a good idea to have it accidentally, and maybe it is his new password sort of releases something by accident.
Oh, it's a new password. That's like he decides his new password is Omega Directive.
Yeah.
I gotta get this out of here. Get my guys over here. Because all I'm gonna say is the biofilter's never really empty. The transporter biofilter, it just keeps a catalog of the disease.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Where's Shat? A disease that killed the cat, but that Dr. Lin is trying to cure via gene therapy or something. Yeah. Well, actually, the weird part is that Strack didn't realize that this Lamb Shanks died, which is the lamb. I'm gonna bring Lamb Shanks up.
Well, I think it's just because he's confused. He's confused
It's a cat.
about Earth animals.
Well, Earth animals. What the hell is he supposed to know about Earth animals? But what I'm going to do is have, and also considering that Tellarites were listed as eating Porthos
Yeah.
as a possibility, I'm going to do this. Yeah, I'm doing that. Let me see. Where's the bold? Bold. Yep. There we go. How's that? Is that sufficiently creepy? That's yeah. Lamb shanks. That's yep. So he tries to. He's yeah. And
He does his last poops.
he's expiring and everything's coming out. Let me see. Dr. Land. Researching.
Yes. Lambshanks was actually a lamb, and Strack, who's a Tellarite counselor, just got confused about Earth animals.
Yeah. Hence Lieutenant Jot losing his shit. Which I like because Lambshanks was doing well.
He was polling well, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was a crowd pleaser. But
well, there's always cloning.
Well, they did it with sheep, and I think that this is actually one in the long line of Lambshanks. We find out this. I have a feeling this thing's been cloned a lot. This is not the first Lambshanks.
Lambshanks 24.
Lambshanks 24. Which is going to get revealed, by the way. That'll get revealed too. Lambshanks is a GMO. Unknown to Lind, which is why he makes the mistake. An augment. Yeah, he's a. Oh yes, I love the idea that Lambshanks is an augment. Give me a second to pull up an actual character stat block.
Got laser eyes or something like that.
No, yeah, it's augment, clone, best behaved pet. In the quadrant, because we had that whole episode on all the pets. That was how we introduced Lambshanks. Yeah, there's a stream thing that makes no sense, and I gotta fix that, and I'm just pissed off at I'm kind of pissed off at the world about everything right now. The stream manager, edit stream info, category. Category is not Jackbox Party Packs. It is. Yes, category is Dungeons and Dragons because that's the only way we're gonna get picked up on anything. Done. There, that should fix it up a little bit. And I've got a dog.
There's a dog.
So yeah, I've got Lambshanks. Lambshanks is an augment clone, one in a long line of clones. One in a line of clones. All right, best behaved pet in the quadrant. So Lambshanks is dead. We're gonna have and we're gonna put that note in here. Attempted cure of the See, it's a disease that only affects humans. So I don't know the batleths and what. By hooks, which I don't know. Damn it, sorry. Goes awry. Disease goes awry. Come on, spelling. Fucking spell. It goes to awry. What the hell? See. It makes Alright, so we do actually have to find out what kind of disease. Oh, right, yes, I'm sorry about that. What is, because the disease affects humans, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's gonna be called the disease. It's the Lamb-Shank syndrome. So you guys have to figure out what Lamb-Shank syndrome is. Because it doesn't have to be a horrible, deadly disease. It could just be something that nobody even notices, and we're going to have a bunch of people who deny it even exists.
Exactly.
I think that the entire engineering division is women, because I'll be effed if I let this continue. You know, it would. I'm not gonna let that happen. Yeah, we're headed out. We're headed out. We've set the stage for the disease escape. Chief Jot is sad. Hallway.
Yeah, he's really mopey.
Is he mopey?
I mean, it's just,
okay.
Yeah.
Does Jot reveal that? Yes.
What?
Does Jot reveal that this is where he is this where he reveals that he's that Lamb-Shanks is a clone? He'll just make another one. Or are we gonna save that for later?
We'll save that. Yeah, we'll save that. Because it could be something that it just shows up without explanation, and it's going to be retconned years from now.
Okay. They're out of order. The shows are out of order. And we have the death of Lamb-Shanks before. We have a Lamb-Shanks episode.
Which Lamb-Shanks shows up again.
Yeah. Where are we at? Oh yeah, Battles and Bidex was like their Dungeons and Dragons game. Alright, so we're going down the hall. I don't have anything to say necessarily. Hey, come with me and let's check on passwords.
Come with me, you will see.
Yeah. In a world of, using your imagination. Order.
Change your code.
Oh crap, I've been cloned.
Write it down.
Write it down. Let me see. Yeah, so I'm just gonna I guess I'm dragging him along to just give him something to do at this point, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I've got that. Pardon me. There's no meanwhile or anything. We're just gonna go to the next location.
Yep.
Chief Jot's clones have gotten loose.
Yeah, give us a little quirky traveling music. We're rocking the hallway.
Walking the hallway music. That's astrometrics. We're always gonna pass astrometrics.
Always.
Always passing astrometrics. Yeah. So we'll I guess. Yeah, I think the clones will get loose. We're gonna have one at the end of the episode where there's just a room full of them, and he just thaws them out. Or I think you're right. There's still GM the passwords will go awry and reset some things and let loose a herd of pooping sheep on the ship as sort of a Trouble with Tribbles finale. Where they're just filled with the DS9 Trouble with Tribbles finale.
Mm-hmm.
Where are we going next, Rufus?
What set you got ready?
Oh, I got all the sets. except for medbay.
Just pull one out of the hat.
Okay, pull one out of the hat. Let's go to engineering. Because this is where we need to actually make a chief engineer. Order, send back. There we go. To save us a little trouble and time, I'm going to have the we still got Edna, but I don't know if Edna counts.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, we do have Lieutenant Commander H and B.
Yeah, let's. Oh, she's an engineer.
Yeah, she's our engineering.
Right.
She's split species, psychic projection, and shows true feelings at all times, which I think made sense at the time.
Yeah. Whatever it is, it made sense at the time.
It made sense at the time. So she's down here completely freaking out.
As always.
Oh yeah, because she's the opposite of a beta Z, where instead of sensing others' feelings, she forces her feelings onto other people, whether they like it or not, and mostly just by telling them about it. Let me see. Freaking out about the password change. We do have more than one or two female characters, so no, we only have exactly 2.
Because all the rest that we've rolled out have been not on the ship. They're not Starfleet characters.
No, but they can be visitors.
So it's time to make a chief engineer.
Oh, she is chief engineer.
Wait, she's not a lieutenant commander.
Yeah, that's Lieutenant Commander LaForge. You can do that.
Oh, okay. All right.
Hey man, rank is just also keep in mind, they're women, so we can give them lower ranks apparently.
Okay, well, here comes Commander Cat.
Yep, Cat Carson is in there. I gotta grab Jot.
Sad Jot.
But yeah, Commander Cat. Are they talking about their boyfriends? I don't know what women talk about. I'm just joking, because
I wonder.
It's not that hard to give them something to talk about that happens to involve passwords, because I think that there's somebody, and Cat needs and Commander Cat. Oh shit.
Yeah, what did you just realize?
What?
You said Commander Cat. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no. She needs the lateral sensor array realigned right now. So there's some tension. There's a lot of tension right now.
Well, and I think we should give them a little more substantial conversation, that's kind of crosstalk while they're doing their work. Because if they're just doing work, does it really count as a conversation if they're just talking about what they're doing? I mean, I think the essence of the Bechdel test is that they actually need to be characters who have thoughts and ideas.
Well, they do. They have thoughts about the lateral sensor array and ideas about doing it right now. Well, I think that Lieutenant Commander H&B is a little pissed that she's still Lieutenant Commander.
Oh, yeah, she's ambitious.
Well, yeah, and also this command, Cat's down here. Cat's a commander, and she slings a tricorder. Is yeah, I think that what was she before? Let me see. Have we used the idea of a fortune cookie yet? Well, we have one additional fortune cookie. Go ahead, GM. I'm gonna see if I can talk Rufus into getting me a drink.
Get what?
Would you be willing to get beam over a soda and a drink?
Yeah, I thought you were out of drink.
I am out of drink.
I thought we were out completely.
No. Let me see. Well, if you got a thought, lay it on us. I'm gonna move forward with, because what was H&B doing before they became chief engineer? Do you think? Well, hi. What? You shut up. Because do you hear squeakies? Do you hear me squeaking like a freaking guy wearing leather pants? All I'm saying is it's just a thing. It's a phase. It's a phase. But yeah, what we've got to do is what did H&B do before being a chief engineer? Because apparently you just get promoted to chief engineer at random on starships.
Oh, you mean what did she do on the show?
Well, what did she do before? Maybe she changed careers too frequently.
Okay, all right, yeah, then maybe that's the thing. She used to be, um, good one. She used to be, let's just say she was a chef.
So she went from being a chef to being a chef engineer.
Yeah. and maybe they have a conversation about what kinds of careers they thought they would have when they were little.
Okay, hold on, GM. Just yeah, I think we'll have some career talk, which is very bold for the '90s.
Yes.
GM, what we're gonna do is we're gonna open up the second fortune cookie tonight, and you're gonna whatever it did. This is what's causing H&B's problem.
Okay.
Because GM pointed out like he made up his own fortune, which is good.
I like that fortune. It actually sounds very authentic.
Well, that's. Oh God, this one's even worse for the Bactel test, though.
Oh no.
Open up a fortune cookie, and this still works with a career thing, I think.
Okay, all right.
Because it says, let me see. One does not move forward if they are standing still. She questioned whether she ought to take another assignment, maybe applying to the Corps, to a Corps of Engineer position. Yes, this is good. This is good because she opened up a fortune cookie. I'm gonna. I hate to nag on you there. Give you a just a minute prompt, GM. But I think we want to keep with the spirit of our gimmick. And the quote is, "An old love will come back to you."
Well, it doesn't necessarily mean a love person, like
oh,
a love.
Oh, yeah, no, that's exactly the point. Is
because it could be her love of cooking.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, her love of cooking she feels. She says, "I feel it strong within me. I feel like I've missed a calling."
Yeah, questioned whether she should take another assignment, which is good.
I mean, she looks like such an angry person. And
she looks like she'd fit right into every kitchen I've ever run.
I mean, she said, "I feel like I have a gift that I'm smarter."
I'm smarter than they are. I like the idea taking a new assignment, in the chef corps. Yeah. Because I'm gonna, that'll do it because Star Trek just remember you could just switch careers at the drop of a hat in the way the rules of this universe are. They're pretty good, for lateral advancement and lateral mobility and all that. Because it's like, well, you're not happy doing this. You know, find another job, baby bear.
Well, I think and maybe Kat shares a little bit about her passions that maybe she
Oh,
thought she would.
what are Cat's passions then?
Well, maybe she would say something like, I always wanted to be a conductor.
Okay, I've got an idea for what the disease is.
Oh,
What
what
the
is it?
disease does. I'm going to be very stereotypical about sheep, and I'm going to say that they're going to want to follow things.
Oh, I thought you were going to say they're going to go to sleep.
Everyone starts taking counts of each other, and then they go to sleep. No, I like the idea that the disease it's sort of like naked time, but not dickish, and there's not going to be nakedness going on.
So, are you thinking like it makes them follow you, like open suggestibility,
Well,
or
I think it makes them want to follow their heart, their passions more.
oh, okay,
So
okay.
it's like that. Yeah, it opens up. Am I really happy doing this? And isn't there something I'd rather be following?
Hmm.
Maybe I'm like I said, I'm ramming some shit in here. Lampshade syndrome.
Gotcha. I like it.
Now the worst part is, but it is a non-productive skill, but that dunks on fucking cooks, so that's not right. Yeah, all right. I love the idea. It makes you reconsider it, and it's anything except what you want to do right now or what you're
Mm-hmm.
doing right now. So you still could be a very passionate engineer,
Mm-hmm.
but you'll ditch that for a different career,
Mm-hmm.
and this will start causing the whole thing to fall into fucking chaos. Design
Yeah.
something that made docility in sheep, but instead creates a minor disquiet or anxiety in humans. Um, yeah, that they're anxious, that they're not sure what they're doing. You know, are they unhappy?
Yeah.
Makes you
Yeah, I like it too.
anxious that you're wasting your time.
Mm.
These are all good things. I mean, guys, I really appreciate GM. I really appreciate your yeah, I feel like I don't think I am, but I just feel like it's like, oh, okay, you know, we're taking little bits of everybody's ideas and jamming them together, and it's like, oh, we're doing this. I love the idea that lamb shank syndrome is gonna be a thing in someone's campaign fairly soon. I think that's gonna show up on Bejor, if nothing else. All right, so we got them now starting to reconsider. Yeah, she has a passenger to be a conductor.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I like that idea. And because Jot didn't know better, all he was worried about was, well, it's not going to affect my DNA.
Yeah, he
And
doesn't
then he
feel
was done.
he doesn't feel any
Well,
different at
he
all.
didn't know it was going to affect humans. His people have no ambitions, so it was like not a problem. Um, all right, so, so we got. Well, now so basically, are they going to drop what they're doing and kind of go off to the holodeck or something? And
Oh, well, yeah, that'll be the crisis this week is these passwords have to be changed, and this is just going to throw a monkey into that wrench.
okay, that's an interesting way of doing that. Saying that I'm throwing monkeys into this wrench. This is a big wrench. It's a big wrench.
It's a lot of
There's
monkeys.
a lot of monkeys, a lot of wrenches, and they're getting put in a big old bag and shaken. Cat is pondering mid-career shift back to conductor, but then something big like Wolf 39 of the War happened. She needed to be in service for some role. Yep, I do agree. Well, I think that the Starfleet has a drum and bugle corps, considering everybody in Starfleet. There, oh no, there is a ship's conductor. I am. If there is a ship's historian, there is a ship's conductor.
He's a ship's conductor.
It will. There will be a ship's conductor. They didn't have it in Kirk's day, but they did for her. Shoot, I gotta get Cat some stuff in here because now like Cat's backstory threads are getting away from me, which is good. To be honest. Used to be a conductor. Oh, a ship's conductor. Yeah, I wanted to get in on Wolf 359 happened, and the orchestra was wiped out. The preschool. Oh, you can hear us typing. I'm so sorry. This is the furiousness of watching someone update a blog post, folks. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, she changed careers to pure science. SCIENCE to find a way to defeat the Borg. She started dedicating her life to that, right?
Yeah.
And now they've been hosed off, and she's still there in the science role. You know, they defeated the one cube or whatever it was. I forget, did Janeway come back yet? I don't think we're in the era where Janeway came back.
I don't think so.
But we've got. Where you go, Susan? No. Yeah. So now their passions. They want to go back to their passions again. And yeah, that's gonna work. Lamshank syndrome is spreading. So yeah, there we go. So do Cat and they leave Cat and H&B leave posts, leave mid password change. Their old passions, their old loves. Yeah. So, yeah, because I think we got. I feel like I'm lost on something here.
No, we're moving right
No, we're
along.
doing okay.
Well,
so I got that. They go. Their passwords are half changed. So I don't know what we're gonna do about that. That's gonna be kind of weird. Do we have another group to be looking at here?
well, I think and was Noob and Jot were there, so they're obviously concerned about what's going on. And so let's have Noob send a message to the captain.
Okay.
And Noob lets him know.
I'm waiting to find out whether he gives a crap or not.
Yeah, the captain actually says, I'm really just considering getting out of this and going back into botany or whatever.
That was exactly what I was thinking of. Fortune telling.
you're just gonna have to take care of this, dude, because I'm just this close to quitting. And this is when Noob and Jot realize, oh my goodness, this is a problem.
Oh, they do realize this? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Call the captain. Oh, captain, my captain.
As soon as they step out in the hallway too, they just see all of these officers and crewmen, walking around with other outfits. Like there's a magician, there's a pole dancer.
Why are you giving? I do not have these graphics.
It's okay. It's okay. This shot lasts for just a couple of seconds. It's just to set to set us up and show us what's happening. But because Noob and Jot are just going to head right back to sickbay.
All right. He's considering going back to botany. He could. And oh no. And then he heads. Where's he gonna go? What bay on the ship is he gonna go to?
Botany bay.
Yeah. So that's how I know. I'm doing this.
I'll be in Botany Bay.
I'll be in the Botany Bay if you need me. Yeah, and I just have to. I have to go Botany Bay. Oh no! And that's when we realize. Botany Bay. It's gonna be wait a minute, and it's gonna be like, it's like everybody has a disease.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And actually, Dr. Lind isn't there anymore either.
No, of course not. What it really wanted to do was have the Botany Bay somehow generate a logical leap to Lambshanks being an augment. That was the logical leap I want. Would love to. Augment status.
Yeah, Dr. Lind is off working on his novel.
Oh God! All right, give me a second. I need to grab Chief John into this blank scene. Yeah, actually, we could just meet the captain going down the hallway. That'll just be that order. Sent it back. Okay, and then corridor is filled with humans in all kinds of different costumes.
It actually looks something like a children's book, where they where the occupations are just clearly visible from what you're wearing.
Oh God!
There's a chimney sweep, a race car driver. Just.
Yeah, there have to be, pole dancer.
Mm-hmm.
Insurance salesman.
Mm-hmm. You know what? By the briefcase.
Podcaster. Etc. Let me see. Yeah, oh God, this is just bad. Yeah, so I'll work. We can work on like something about that with yeah, we'll work on the Botany Bay. So we're headed back to Med Bay, is what you're saying.
Absolutely. I mean,
okay.
we've Jot says something like, "This is not my first rodeo. I think we need to go right to sick bay."
Yeah, it's like nobody is wasting any time deciding that this is a problem.
I mean, well, how is it they always seem to just like miss the obvious? Something's going on. It's an alien influence, or it's an illness, or something. But the people in Medbay are going to be able to figure this out.
Yes. Holotuber might work, might be the worst thing to emerge from this episode and Cookie Trek in general, but mostly for me. Haha. Holocaster. Yeah. Well, it's a holo novel writer. Holo novelist. Because that seemed to be a thing everybody's willing to try their hand at.
What are the jobs for the future?
Yeah, I like Holotuber just because it would be funnier that way. H-tuber. No, they're H-tubers. Instead of V-tubers.
Yeah.
Does that work? Does that work for you, GM? It doesn't matter. I'm typing. I've let me see. Yeah, so Dr. Lind is already in the oh no, he's going to become an H-tuber.
Oh God, yeah. I want to tell jokes.
Yeah, he's got plenty of things to say to people. So we'll eliminate him. Strack is still finishing up his passwords. He's done.
We're going to need another. I think we might need a non-human doctor.
Yeah,
or is Strack going to be able to figure this out?
I don't think Strax can do it because Strax has what we call soft skills.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't mean he can't. Because he could have done all kinds of things. I'm trying to find out. I'm gonna go and search for. I thought I had a Vulcan. Did we have a Vulcan NPC at some point?
Yeah, because I remember it was a cosplayer.
Yep. Give me a second. Solo play. Past episodes. Oh, damn it. I don't want to do this. Shanna. Ishka. Okay, this was 13 possibly. Nope. We barely got out of anything. We were like 2 slides and it was the end of the episode. Oh god, yeah, that was where all the cool kids were. Man, I've been gathering the NPCs pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, oh god, we did another Klingon one. Alright, so it's gotta be back to 9. Nope. Sorry, this one we didn't even fucking have a show. We just talked. We just talked.
It's just talking. That's all it is, really. It's just us talking. I mean, there's no difference. We just weren't talking about the show. I guess.
Yeah, that's true.
The show is us talking.
Oh, good lord. Yeah, we started. This was our trial.
Finest event silo.
My pro wrestling debut. Oh, that was with V. Yeah, that was the House of Kaharan.
Oh, GM's got a.
What's he got?
Got a suggestion that maybe.
Oh, later they might have got audio. Fine.
Audio.
Yeah, let's get on with this. Actually, let's have a. Yeah, I'm just gonna have a Starfleet doc.
Either that or it's a hollow doctor.
No, I refuse to have them on the goddamn show. We're not dealing with any of the Voyager crap.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're just gonna angry Starfleet doctors. Yeah, we'll just pretend Julian's on board.
Mm-hmm.
Or whatever this person is.
Yeah, I always liked her.
I always did too. It was an unusual morph on her. So she's gonna be there and she's gonna be screaming to push, apparently.
The doctor's too busy with his novel to give the password for the image.
Yes.
Which he just changed.
Saves budget by using ADR to bring in an actor later. Yeah, I'll do the. Let me see. This would be Dr. Bright Eyes. I don't know. Zira.
Dr. Zira. Yes.
I'm going with Dr. Zira for the moment, and no one can stop me.
Mm-hmm.
And she's going to be off screen because I did spend the time to build her, but I like the idea of her being off screen.
No, she just appears as on a monitor.
Oh no, we'd still have to cast somebody. She's probably trapped in the contain. The doctor also fucked up and changed the image password.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody knows it now. And also lock codes to the decontamination chamber.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So basically that's what happened with him. Does that make sense to everybody?
Oh, sounds good. Yeah.
So she's over here off screen somewhere. Yeah.
So what I would say is that she's somehow figured out what the problem is, because Lamshanks is laying right there, and
then there's a bunch of equipment.
She was doing an autopsy because she's a vet.
Oh, is she a vet?
She's a vet. Xenobiologist, like Burnham.
No, she's a xenoanthropologist.
But yeah, well, so she was doing a
rotation.
Doing a rotation. She was she did an autopsy and just realized, well, this is the problem.
Oh.
A lot of techno babble.
Wait, was she doing the autopsy, or did she just see that Dr. Lind had grabbed a bunch of samples and was fucking around?
Well, I would say she just doesn't pay much attention to Dr. Lind. I mean, he's kind of ridiculous in some way.
If the ship has a historian, it has a veterinarian. Yes, it does. Because considering how many cats there are on the ship.
I mean, good God, yeah.
Although they brought Spotted to sick bay to monitor her pregnancy. And there were enough cats on board to get her pregnant.
So I would say that she was doing an autopsy and she realized, that this animal was genetically engineered.
Okay, can I roll dice to free her before we do anything?
Okay.
I'm rolling dice. I'm rolling 3d6 against something. There we go. Oh, well, I kinda get the door open, kinda.
Okay. What was your question?
Huh?
What was your question?
I have to unlock her and get her out because she's trapped in the decon chamber because we were gonna do a voiceover for her and then you started spinning out this whole thing. of her
No,
performing
no,
the
no.
autopsy?
She can still be. She can still be in the decon chamber. That's where she was. She was when she was doing the autopsy.
Wait, oh, so Lamb Shanks is in the decon chamber?
Yeah.
Well, I got him out here because he's funny pooping. Oh, okay, so she took him back in the meantime.
Yes. Yes.
I'm so sorry.
I mean,
Okay.
we've had a whole show, so there's things that happen that we're not privy to.
Okay, so yeah.
Because we were misleading the audience by making them think that we were only concerned about this password plot.
All right, with Lamb Shanks.
Mm-hmm.
With Lamb Shanks' corpse. Okay, so she does realize this. This is what we're deciding. We're just gonna like say she figures it out.
Well, I mean, here's the deal.
Yeah.
The writers are on strike.
Yeah, that's true.
So this is
She's trying to find out why the corpse continues to defecate. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the best we could do with no writers.
Yeah, we are doing a random plot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There was a point out that Dr. Phlox was probably originally set to be a veterinarian. Because if you're a xenobiologist, you really are just it's a vet. You know, you're it just happens to be a doctor that doesn't treat humans.
Well, let's say you're a Cajun, like you are.
Yeah. And I'm
what
also
kind of doctor do you really want to go to?
Yeah, I kind of want the vet because vets have to get results apparently. Genetic modification allows for postmortem bowel function until fully cleared. Oh my god. Yeah, Lamb Shanks is very, based on the amount of waste, very inefficient in terms of digestion. Like it gives him something to do all day. He's engineered Lamb Shanks just to constantly eat, just to keep him keep him out of trouble, as it were. Keep him from demanding anything of Jot. Jot does not want him to have trouble. Or does not want to pay attention to this pet. He's doing it.
He loves it, but he feels like he needs his own space.
Yeah, he does.
So, here's a possible solution.
Okay.
She realizes that the antidote is pretty simple because this creature just needs to be cloned.
Hmm.
She realizes that maybe cloning Lamb Shanks will cure this all up.
Okay, that ties into Chief Jot's revelation.
Yeah.
A cure. Doctor. For some reason, I don't know why I'm documenting this, but I am. It went wrong for some reason.
For the future.
Yeah, the future. All right, and so like the solution is to clone him and get antibodies or something.
Oh, what technobabble, whatever. We'll leave that up to the science advisor to come up with the
the poor science advisor. Clone in, get regenerative antibodies just for the fun of it, right? And at that point, there's this when Jot reveals that Lamb Shanks is a clone.
Yes. Lamb Shanks has always been a clone.
He's always been a clone, and I like the idea that at that point, I don't know if I don't have a what's it called? I don't have a set for this. But what we'll do is Chief Jot says, "Oh wait, that's all. You just need clones," and he just presses the button and opens up all the clone boxes in his room.
Well, either that or I think it was. Oh, that might work. But what I like, since we are on this set, I think it should somehow happen here,
Oh, I
and
want I want just a bunch of lambs running down an empty corridor.
we never see the doctor, but this little tiny lamb just runs on and goes right to Jot, and it's this heartwarming scene. But yeah, I think a lot of them could work too.
The what will work?
If you want to have a lot of them running down the
Well,
halls,
that was GM the Great Barrier saying is this thing's gonna end with 1 billion sheep.
yeah, okay. I mean, I think it'll be cute. I think that's how we need to end this is like an overdose of cute.
Oh yeah,
and with,
yeah.
And with Jot being happy.
Yes. Release the lambs. And I'm gonna have I'm doing this. All I'm doing is I'm gonna grab all the pooping.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna remove the corpse marker from him.
Yeah.
Because that would be sad. Alright, and so yeah, we do this. Copy, paste, 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 paste. Alright, so now we have this.
Oh, that's adorable.
This is the weirdest thing ever.
It's funny that they're all synchronized.
Well, they're a GIF, so they all are all clones.
Okay.
So logically, they would all poop at the same time.
At exactly the same time.
That's just what they do.
So of course, really, it's like we've got yet another problem, but this one will just disappear on its own.
Make a stew from lamb shanks. Grass diet. Oh, that's another one. Yes. I like the grass diet idea. We might not. And let me see what else. And so you said you wanted to make sure that lamb shanks, a lamb, made it up to Jot.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, it's just a tearful reunion where he's, it's just like Data finding Spot and his emotion chip just going all off.
Okay. An Eldarian and his sheep is what I'm hearing. I'd like the idea though that for the cure to work, that you have to just chop the animal's head off or something. If it were Enterprise, we'd have to have its head cut off. Zero is going to direct Strack to extract the yeah, no, yeah. No, they extract some rumen. Stomach of lamb shanks. 432. And neutralize the disease.
Mm-hmm.
Can it be dispersed by aerosol? Of course it can be. And then, do we have any post-mortem, or are we good? Or do we now have a ship full of people that are gonna sadly go back to their jobs?
Right. It's just, it's a reinforcing of a kind of American thinking.
Oh God, yeah, it has to be. We have to do our duty.
We must do our duty. Yeah. We have to, serve the machine.
Yeah, this is definitely a Berman. Yeah, Berman era work ethic. Maybe Cat stops by to ask HB what's cooking. That's good.
Oh, That would be a good one. Like we could end on them having yet another conversation that is not about men.
Oh yeah. Well, are they the ones talking about? Yeah. I mean, the ship needs a conductor, but it needs a science officer more.
No, they make a pact with each other that they're going to get together and cook and conduct once a week.
Yeah, I'm getting the man out of here.
The cooking class.
Oops. HB laughs and says she's going to pick up cooking class, invites her to dinner.
Mm-hmm,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Oh, I smell romance.
Does that violate the Bechdel test? Because I don't want to turn them into like.
No.
No.
If they're talking about their own happiness and their own lives.
Yeah. Accepts and let's. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm just taking all of GM the Great Barrier stuff and I'm just putting it up on the screen.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You're firing gold, man. You're firing gold.
Yeah, I think we get some little charming, quirky music, and then roll credits.
Did that work for everybody? Hello, Nat. We're done. You got back in the car just in time to like roll credits.
Yeah. Roll credits. I'd say in some cases that's the best part of the show.
It certainly is for us. No, I'm super happy everybody was able to do stuff and join us this week for yet another. I just want the week to end. Apparently, even a cat needs a vacation, and that's a thing that might have to happen at some point. Cats and robots eventually are going to have to go on vacation. But what we've got this week, what is next week's cookies? I don't know.
Well, we actually found out that there's a new cookie shop in town.
Oh.
And we're going to get some cookies from this new shop and test them out.
I hope the weekend's restful. We're moving house, so we've got things mostly done. But yeah, it's pretty. It'll be restful. But well, Rufus, you've got all those theses and papers to grade.
I got lots of stuff going on.
Oh man, yeah. No, this is why we're really feeling this. Got to get back to the grind thing, which is now, oh God, this is becoming like our barely veiled anxieties as a show.
Yeah, that's true.
That's crap. So what I want to say is, everybody, hey, thanks for tuning in. We have a lot of things going on the channel, and everybody is really having a blast. This really helps us as therapy.
So yeah, what's coming up this week?
What is coming up this week? I don't know. It's 5th edition Tomb of Annihilation is on from, I believe it is 8:30
Eastern.
No, is it 9:30? 9:30 Eastern. Eastern time.
Yeah, 9:30 Eastern. Yeah.
9:30 Eastern, and that's on our Sunday schedule. On Monday we have a little bit more Star Trek madness. Starting at 8:30 Eastern, where we go back to Bajor, and the group has just broken into the Cardassian prison, and they are moving through that thing. They're clearing rooms and trying to find out what the Cardassians were up to that involved genetically engineering a fox. Let me see. Tuesday, we have something or other. We have Conan, Return to a Time Undreamed. They are in chapter 3, episode, I think, 9 now, of their show, and I don't know quite what their thing's going to be. We have on Wednesday, starting at 8 o'clock, we have Curse of Strahd, and I think that there's still, I think that they've woken up the monster. and Strahd I think is going after him, but I don't know how far whether or not someone's gonna die. However, I will say that on Thursday at 8:30, someone's gonna die in their Aliens game. So stay tuned for that. And then finally, we're back to. Let me see if I can find a raid too. And we're back to us, and we don't have a cookie picked up, but we will let you know if you go into. If you want to go and visit the Discord that I just put up there, I'm gonna try and send a raid over. To see if anybody. There's one person who just has the word Star Trek, so I'm gonna do that.
That's the place for us.
That is the place for us. I'm gonna start the raid. So everybody, take care. Have a great, relaxing weekend if you can, and if you can't, well,
thanks for stopping, everybody.
Enjoy it. Bye. Oh no, we're still gonna take forever to do this.
Well, that was a bit of an anticlimax.
What the raid? Well, so we're still recording, by the way. No,
I know. I just meant the build up. We were saying bye.
Oh well,
it's still here.
It takes a second. Now we're there.
Okay, there we go.
That was an anticlimax because I have a raid thing.
No, there's only one person in here.
It's a one person show.